Hi guys, this is Alia Jamal. I'm here with another video today. Um, my name is Alia Jamal. I am the love coach and I help women unravel unconditional love for themselves. And that is the love that always have been there for themselves, but due to our surrounding, our social conditioning, we forgot to give that love to ourselves and we disconnect from it and we start looking for love outside of us. So that is the connection I help women make. Today's video is very exciting. It's one of my um, most favorite thing about heart. Once I discovered it, it was no brainer that this is the path I'll be on, and that is how connecting with your heart, you can control your mind, your brain. Our heart has more power than our brain does. Now, when you will go out to look for self development, if you go in a library, if you go into a bookstore, if you start shopping for courses online, or if you start shopping for a coach for yourself, you will see that there's a lot about the mindset. There's so many things about the mindset. There's so many things about negative thinking, about how to stop it, anxiety, depression, to stop self sabotage. You will find tons of stuff there. But all this becomes so much easier when we connect with our heart. And when we connect with our heart, what happens when we take off those layers of energy, that heart wall that has been sitting on our heart, we have a better control on our brain. And I'm just going to get a little bit technical. I talked, I believe, a little bit about it in another video as well. So I will talk about the both physical and the psychological impact. So first, the physical impact: when your heart is not feeling overburdened by all the past stuff that you have put on it, all the unprocessed things that you have never shared with anybody or never looked at it, or you're not aware of it, all that is sitting in energetical form on back of your heart. So once we let all that go, and that would happen when we are consciously connecting with our heart, your heart would be sending more signals to your brain and it will be energizing your higher brain. And it's a very different kind of connection that you would immediately feel within you. Definitely it happened for me, and I was like, okay, I can stop my thoughts on demand just like that. Yes, I meditate too, but when I started having this kind of connection with my heart and my brain, I had way more power over my brain than I did before. So whatever you want to do, once you connect with the power source, that's your heart. This is where I'm touching myself. You have more control of this machine right here, way more control. I'm not saying stop going after mindset, stop going after all that stuff. Those are amazing tools. But have you ever met somebody who has been working on their mindset for so long, or they are maybe, in the self-development field themselves, but they have issue with anxiety, or they do have those episodes of depression? It's because the heart connection is not there 100%. And that's where I come into play. That's my passion. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to help people. And I have very consciously chosen that area because for me, it brought the biggest transformation in the fastest and easiest way. So now let's talk about the psychological part. So when you are connected with heart, you are connected with energy of love. Now, if energy of love does not make sense to you, I will talk about it in a vibration, in a frequency. Let's say the love frequency is 1,000 or 100, whatever word is easier for you to understand. Let's say the love frequency is 100. And the love house is your heart. Once you connect with it, it's like you're shaking hand with the love. Right away, your energy become, your vibration, your frequency become 1,000. And when your vibration is 1,000, um, an anxious thought like anxiety has much lower frequency and vibration than love. So let's say, just gonna give it a number, let's say it's 300. So when you are vibrating at 1,000, 300 is not gonna come even near you because it's not a vibrational match. So you will be connected to your heart and you'll be like, why am I not getting anxious? Why I'm not having my usual thoughts of worry that, I felt like I need them for security? Because, all of our behaviors and our emotions at the end of the day, yes, they are there to protect us, but when they just start living with us, they become our safety mechanism. They make us feel protected because we kind of get used to having them around us. And when we want to break away from that pattern, it takes certain amount of work, that the inner work that you have to do, and it's always highly recommended to do it with an expert, so you're not doing the work alone and you are guided through the process. That's what's recommended. And so when you are vibrating much higher, all of those things, they kind of just fall away. And let's say you stop touching your heart, and now I'm just talking like, let's say you're somebody who's new to heart power or my type of work, and you touch your heart and you're just saying I love you to yourself, or you're saying thank you to your heart, and all of a sudden, you know the brain just goes quiet. Have you ever experienced that? The first time I experienced that in my life was in 2016. And I it was like, oh my God, it's possible. It's possible that my brain can actually go. That's exactly how explained it to my friends at that time. And I was like, you know what my brain is doing right now? It's just like, that heartbeat that just goes dead. Not a good comparison, but it was like completely offline, quiet. And that's what you experience. And as soon as you would let go of the heart, you're not connected with it, you're not saying thank you to it, you get busy with stuff, and you will see slowly all the thoughts of yesterday, tomorrow, everything will start coming back to you. And that's the power of the heart. And once you start doing it every single day more, you do the work where your heart wall, there's no wall, energetical wall around your heart. You have more access to it. You can join my Inside Out Love program, and we go through all these steps. Um, and you learn these things over 12 weeks of the work that we do together, that you start living certain way, thinking certain way, giving meaning to your surrounding certain way, that you are always in the energy of love. And that's when you become love. You look at everything with love. You invite everything into your life with love. And only loving things come your way. Like anything lower frequency than that doesn't even come. If it shows up, it would be more like, oh, that's what I need to learn. That's what I need to grow. But it's not there to like tear you down or take you down. It's more like an opportunity to grow. So if someone who's watching this and you struggle with anxiety, depression, sadness. Now, I'm talking about these things that, it's not like something suddenly has happened in your life. For example, there is a loss of somebody and you're going through grief. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those learned behaviors that have become part of our day to day, and they just hang out with us because of the security reason. They make us feel safe and they're always with us. If that's where you are, I invite you to um, look into what heart can do for you, what connecting with heart can do for you, what healing your heart can do for you. Um, there's a very good chance if you're an adult, and I'm sure you're an adult watching it, not a kid watching it. I mean, if a kid is watching it, you would be good to go for the rest of your life learning all this at this young age. You're an adult, and so many things have happened in your life that have caused a wall around your heart. Something is there that's why you're having this anxiety episode or depression episode or just feeling low or feeling having all these negative thoughts in your mind for no apparent reason. It's there for a reason. So I invite you to explore the power of your heart, connecting with it, healing it, and start living from a place of heart. I am telling you, it makes your life so much easier than just trying to control your brain, because what end up happening, so I'll show you guys, this is exactly where our lower brain is. A scientist also call it the reptilian brain, the survival brain. And this is kind of like, where higher brain would be. So when heart is activated, it's activating the higher brain too. So you think with your higher faculties. You don't think from a place of survival. That's why people who are connected with their heart, who are healing from who have healed their heart energetically, they they do so much more. They go like their 100 energy goes way further than it would do for somebody who's just using their brain power. They're just like, okay, I'm just gonna focus, I'm gonna get it done. That's it. They're given a task and they have 1 hour and they're like, I'm gonna finish it in 1 hour, and they finish right at 1 hour. Someone who's using the power of their heart, they finish it at 30 minutes and they have like something else they can do. Now, this is a completely made up example that I'm giving you, but I want you to understand how less energy it requires when you are tapped in to the vibration of love within you, versus when you're trying to motivate yourself and you're telling yourself, stop procrastinating, get up, you lazy butt. We use all kind of crazy language for ourselves. When you're all here, it takes way more effort. It's more like you're pushing yourself. And when you are connected with your heart, you're allowing yourself to just be. So I invite you to explore the power of hearts. You can do it with me, 101, or in my group program. And that's all what I wanted to share with you guys today. I'll be back with the next video. Till next time, bye.